You'll continue to eat emotionally if you feel like you don't have control over your actions. I used to eat when I was stressed, but every time it's reinforcing a belief that I don't have control over my actions. And that's simply not true. Not for me and not for you. So, in this guided hypnosis, I will help you to stop emotionally eating and feel good too. You will go into a deep and dreamy trance, so please listen when it is safe and comfortable to do so. If that's not now, you can go ahead and click save for when you can. Now, I want you to find yourself in a comfortable position and breathe in some breaths through your nose. Take a deep breath in, close your eyes completely, and let that breath out with a sigh. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and each breath will just take you deeper, relaxing more and more. And now I wonder if you can find yourself standing beneath a waterfall of relaxation. That relaxation flowing through you all the way down your body, all the way down from the top of your head through to the tips of your toes, soothing, calming you, releasing any tensions or stress, bringing you all the way down, more relaxed. Now, it is a wonderful feeling to be relaxed, and it's quite perfectly okay to start enjoying this calming, grounding experience. You are aware of your body, you are aware of your breath, aware of the temperature in the room around you, feeling the mattress, chair, or sofa beneath you, feeling complete control over your muscles as you allow them to release and focus your attention on your feet and toes, and notice there's an energy moving through you, washing through you, out through your feet and toes. Feel all the tension, all the stress in your body washing through you and washing away through your stomach, your thighs, your calves, out through the soles of your feet, as all of that tension and stress drains from you completely. And if your mind is beginning to wander, that's totally okay. It just means you're relaxing and feeling very open. Your unconscious mind is listening very carefully to every word I say, and with each word that I utter, you can feel yourself relaxing more and more. You're very relaxed now and feeling sleepy. You may hear sounds in your environment, but unless there's something that needs your immediate attention, you remain totally relaxed. In fact, the sounds you hear, including my voice, only help serve you to go deeper asleep, signaling to your other than conscious mind that you're perfectly safe, and you'll have the ability to come out of this trance whenever you wish and know that you're fully secure where you are now. So continue to fully relax, let go, and be at ease. You're drifting deeper asleep with every breath you exhale, deeper asleep. Every breath deeper asleep. In your mind, in your imagination, go now to a room where you feel totally safe and comfortable. You know this room very, very well, and you can see it clearly in your mind's eye. What colors do you see? Notice the furniture, what's on the floor, any objects in the room. Notice the number of windows and how they're decorated. And if you don't see anything at all, that's okay, because if you can think it, you're following along perfectly fine. Notice if there are any sounds in the room, any familiar smells. And you can reach out and pick up some objects. Notice how heavy or light it is. How does it feel? And you can find a chair in that room, or a bed to lay down, or a couch to lay down, and you can lay down and go even deeper sleep. Letting go of that image now and let your mind wander where, well, your subconscious mind is continuing to listen to everything I say. And as you drift down deeper and deeper into hypnosis, your mind has become open and receptive to everything that I say and to everything that I suggest. Your subconscious mind will be listening intently to any and all suggestions that are for the benefit of your health and well-being. These suggestions will travel so deep and have such a lasting impression that they will be deeply ingrained in your subconscious mind. And as these suggestions sink deeply into the unconscious part of your mind, they will become a permanent part of your everyday life, influencing the way you think, the way you feel, and ultimately the way you eat. Now, for a while now, I know that you've been using food to cope with negative feelings, whether these feelings are a result of sadness, loneliness, boredom, stress, depression, or anger, frustration, anxiousness. It doesn't really matter. The simple fact is that if you eat when you're not hungry, it doesn't feel so good for you or for your body, and you deserve to feel good. If you turn to food for comfort whenever you feel a little down, then as you already know, the comfort is very short-lived. It doesn't actually satisfy your real hunger. It does not satisfy any long-term problems for you. And I know that deep down you are completely aware of this. For if food provided a real source of comfort, then you would feel on top of the world, and those feelings would last for a long, long time. But instead, emotional eating simply compounds your issues by creating excess weight or weight on your shoulders that you really don't want to carry. And now you're beginning to realize that eating when your emotions are high is just a temporary distraction and avoidance from the unresolved feelings within. Because everything that we do, after all, is in response to a feeling, either a feeling we want more of or less of, and to get away from. And maybe, just maybe, you're feeling something that doesn't feel so good, and to even it out, you are going to food instead of maybe something like love or care and support. And you've been going to the kitchen and eating something quickly to resolve that emotion. Eating was never the problem, it's always been that underlying emotion. And I'm going to ask you to use your all-powerful mind's eye now to scan your whole physical and energy body from head to toe. And you're going to simply, naturally notice exactly where that feeling lives and grows, where in your body you might feel a feeling like that, a feeling that causes you to quickly eat. And you're going to realize now where it's located, and if that feeling had a color, what color might it be? And you can say that color out loud now. And if you don't see it, that's okay too. Your subconscious mind is following along and doing everything perfectly. You are going to get the changes today because you are showing up and you're sticking to it. Now we are going to see this color in your body and drain it out completely. I want you to see it travel from its location down your legs, through the bottom of your feet, and turn into an energy ball that you are now holding in your hands. Once all of that old color is completely washed away from your whole physical and energy body, you can continue. Now, by taking that energy ball and washing it through with love, support, you can begin to change the direction of the energy ball's movement and change its color. I want you to spin that energy ball in a direction that feels really good for you, and spin it faster and faster, making the feelings better and better until it cannot go any faster or any better. And take that energy ball, now filled with love and support, your awareness, and you can place it somewhere in your body or in the space around you where you want it instead. Notice the feelings in your body shift and change. Realize you will never feel the same way again, and realize that any urges to eat from this moment forwards are just out of habit, things you do because you believe you still do it or have a problem with it, but you no longer do. We resolved the emotion that was causing you to eat in the first place. And right now, I want you to say out loud, I listen to my body. I only eat when it's time to eat. I love myself and I treat myself with love. Instead of eating, I choose to give myself a hug. Go for a walk. Take a deep breath. Laugh off the craving. Call a friend or shake it off. If that urge ever comes up, you can say, "No, I'm not the kind of person who does that anymore. Maybe later. I don't really feel like it now." And I want you to realize that from this moment forwards, you are no longer someone who eats emotionally. You are someone who listens to their body and eats healthily. You only eat to support your physical health, your mental health. You eat in a way that brings you joy, where you can look forward to meals and eat them mindfully, feeling good about yourself and the decisions you make. Try to go back to the way you were before and felt before. Notice what happens instead. Because after all, you are the creator of your lived human experience, and you have every right and authority to make the changes you like. And after all, only you have control over your impulses and urges. Maybe as a kid you felt helpless to your emotions before, but you're not a kid anymore, and we can retrain that response. You have new ways to handle those feelings. You realize now you never had a problem. You just had a negative emotion, and you needed to tend to it and put love on it and support to it instead. Now I want you to see that situation arise where you would normally go and eat. I want you to see that old trigger and feel those old emotions and visually see yourself going to the kitchen or pulling out a snack like you used to. And now I want you to realize the true strength within you and see yourself doing your new desired behavior instead. And replay that whole scene again, beginning to end, again, beginning to end. And now we are going to replay it again and again and again and again until nothing but that response remains. You did absolutely amazing today. I'm so proud of you. You deserve to look good and feel good. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger day by day and every way. These suggestions will take effect at the earliest opportunity. Now you can begin to rise out of this hypnosis only when you truly realize that you have control over your impulses and choose self-love over avoidance, distraction, and eating. And I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, you'll be wide awake, feeling amazing. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open. Thank you for being here. If you want to learn more about me or what I do and want to test whether this work is a good fit for you, just click the link in my bio to schedule a free call. We can chat about how this kind of work can help you transform any area of your life, whether that's self-doubt, anxiety, attachment styles, weight loss, or just really stepping into the best version of you that you know deep down you can be. Because for every problem, there is a solution. So I look forward to meeting you and seeing you absolutely shine.